New at 6, volunteers all over the country are joining the American Heart Association by knitting and crocheting red hats for babies born in February. 5 on Your Side's Art Holiday spoke to 2 local volunteers trying to raise awareness about heart defects.
Well, Mike, this is one of the hats right here. Now, St. Louis is known for baseball, beer, and volunteering. Tens of thousands of volunteers in our town trying to make a difference. Connie Schmidt and Heather Norman have very personal reasons, straight from the heart, for putting their crochet needles to work. At the American Heart Association, it was a different kind of party, a packing party, with volunteer after volunteer toting tubs and bringing boxes and bags full of crocheted caps, preparing them for the Little Hats Big Hearts program for St. Louis newborns. Connie Schmidt of Creve Coeur just learned about the program and donated a baker's dozen.
And I made some that were regular preemie, newborn sizes, and like 0 to 3 month sizes, so that they could fit a variety of babies in the NICUs.
Schmidt had a personal reason to get involved.
My son Corey died at the age of 24 of a heart attack, and he had a heart condition that we didn't know anything about.
The goal this year, 6,000 hats for newborns and preemies. But in typical St. Louis fashion, where philanthropy and volunteering are part of the region's DNA, almost 6,000 hats have been created. Family is the reason Heather Norman of Waterloo, Illinois volunteers. Norman's 12-year-old daughter Haley was born with a congenital heart defect, but 3 surgeries later, she's a hockey player with no restrictions.
Participate in pretty much any sport she wants to, and so we've been extremely blessed with that.
A much different story for the Schmid family, heartbroken because of Corey's enlarged heart.
And we try our best to keep his memory alive, get involved for the Heart Association. I think it's awesome because it is a worthy cause.
Connie Schmidt says because her son was an athlete who routinely had physical exams, but the physicals did not include EKGs. She says if her son had received an EKG, it might have detected his enlarged heart. So she'd like to see EKGs become a required part of sports physicals. And at the end of January 17th, local hospitals, 17 of them, will get their red hats.
And it's amazing, we've had some of these tragedies before that EKG is not a part of the physical.
Exactly.
All right.
It makes sense to me.
Well,
and those babies were so cute in those photos.
And that's one reason why both of these mothers and many of the other volunteers, I think there were 18 or 19 volunteers there today, they're trying to raise as much awareness about many of these issues as they can.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, Art.